Alright, it is FrOzenSwipe here, and I've got a game of Kill Confirmed on the map Overflow, I believe this is called, and I'm using the PDW 57, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. I may have the wrong number at the end of that, but, you know, if I do, don't get too mad. You know, you can correct me without getting entirely pissed off at me. And I'm sure that if I bother to look at my screen, if only my preview window was a little bit bigger, I'd probably be able to make it out on my screen. So I do apologise if I'm wrong about that, but I'd just like to say, holy crap, did my last video get a lot of views. Like, I genuinely wasn't expecting that. I think the term "that escalated quickly" definitely doesn't cover that. I mean, well, I'm sure a lot of people will look at the view count and just go, oh, you got like, what, 1,800 views, I think it's at now, or probably still going up at the moment, I'm not entirely sure. And look at that and go, oh, well, that's not that much, but look at the view counts on my other videos. I mean, it's nothing compared to that. And then also the fact that I ended up getting a ton of more subscribers. I'm now on like 125 or 26. I'm not sure. I should probably have researched this a little bit better about my own video before doing this commentary, but whatever. So I now have over 100 subs. I mean, that's awesome. I wasn't expecting that after one video. I was expecting that to take another few months or so, because to be honest, I hadn't really been growing that much, and then all of a sudden this just huge explosion after one video. So that was awesome. I'd like to thank Drifter for liking my video. That was class, and as a result, a lot of you guys found it through that. So anyway, I don't know, I'm just really happy about that. That was, God, that was insane. But for those of you who have just joined my channel, you know, I hope you guys stay around. But for those of you who've been slightly longer term subscribers of mine, I do apologize for being a little bit inactive recently, and by a little bit I mean I haven't really been posting that much. I mean, let's be honest, and that comes down to three main factors, I think. The first one being, and the main one I'd just like to point out, would be school. I knew that with 5th year, you know, I was going to have to do more work and everything, but I mean, God, I didn't think it'd be this much. Like, I get a lot more homework, and also I have Christmas exams coming up, and I have to study for them, so I've study on top of homework, and then in the rare instances where I do get some spare time, I kind of think to myself, do I want to talk about playing Black Ops 2, or do I want to actually sit down and play it? And to be honest, the second option is a lot more attractive, purely because I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. I mean, it's probably one of the funnest Call of Duty games I've played in a while, and I'm really enjoying it. That may just still be because we're in the honeymoon phase, I'm sure. I don't know, I'm sure there are a few things that are going to piss people off, and there are a couple of things that I've noticed, but for the most part I'm really enjoying playing this game. However, the ironic thing about it is, despite the fact that I am playing it a good bit, I'm not getting that many good games. I think I've only gotten a few games, and even then, they're not really that spectacular. I mean, yeah, they're only just barely YouTube worthy. And I feel that this game is definitely more of a challenge than previous Call of Duty games. I'm finding it a lot harder to do well and get good games, and I think that will come down to a number of factors, which I will get into later on in this commentary. But for now, I'd just like to say that while I am somewhat inactive now, unfortunately I feel that's going to have to continue, just because of my Christmas exams coming up, and I really need to start studying for them. I mean, they're only another 2 weeks away, and like, my last exam is on the 20th of December, I think. So if the world does end on the 21st of December, like the Mayans predicted, then that's not going to be of any help to me whatsoever, which is really frustrating. That's the thing that really annoys me, because if an apocalypse happens then, it's like, oh God, I've already done my Christmas exams. You know, it doesn't help me out at all. Although there would be one benefit to it, I wouldn't have to see the results of my Christmas exams, but, you know, then again, at that point it'd still be more of an inconvenience more than anything, but I suppose. Anyway, trying to get back on topic here, you know, as a result, I'll probably only post maybe 1 or 2 videos a week at that, but I do guarantee that once they are over, I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. You should be seeing a lot more content from me, and hopefully with the influx of Christmas news, I'll be able to get a lot more gameplays. So, fingers crossed for that. I can't wait for the Christmas noobs. Oh God, they're always such fun to play against. One thing actually I really want to talk about in this game is the fact that I definitely feel that this game is more challenging and a lot more difficult, and I feel that I'm not doing anywhere near as well in this game as I did in previous Call of Duty games. And you know, that's not me going off of nothing. Like, you can see my kill death ratio is only like 1.5, and I know you shouldn't care about your kill death ratio too much, but I'm using this as an example because I can't remember like my score per minute or anything off the top of my head. In this game, it's only like 1.5 at best. Like, I really don't care about my kill death ratio in this game anymore, but in Modern Warfare 3 it was a lot higher. It was usually around 1.9, and even in the first Black Ops it was around 1.6, 1.7. So it's really gone down in this game, and I've got to ask myself why that is. And I think that's for a number of reasons, and I'd say the first one being the score streaks. I mean, one, it's a lot harder to get score streaks, and in order to get them, you need to go out of your way and play the objective. And oftentimes, if you're playing the objective, that's going to get yourself killed a lot. Like you're going to see in this game, you know, I'm running out and playing really aggressive, playing a lot more aggressively than, you know, I would in, say, Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops. Which is a good thing because it encourages aggressive play and it discourages camping and everything else. But it means that, you know, you're running out more, you're going to die more, so that's just like a part of the game. But in this game in particular, I get a crap ton of confirms. I think I get like 29 or something, which I'd say is quite a bit, you know, because I had the stealth chopper on and I don't know, I've only gotten it a couple of times and I was just like, come on, I need to get this fucking stealth chopper because, I don't know, it's just so difficult to get. I mean, it's either get an 11 kill streak or run around and pick up as many dog tags as you can. Actually, no, not even getting 11 kill streak because it's kill confirmed and kills are only worth 50 points. So I'd have to get like 22 kills running around, you know, without confirming my kills. So that would take quite a while, as you could probably imagine. So you're going to see me run after these dog tags really aggressively in this. And I do eventually get my stealth chopper. So that's good. But it does result in a lot of deaths. So as a result, it's not the best kill death game. I think I only go like 36 and 16, which isn't the best, but it's the fact that I went out and aggressively went after those dog tags. And I feel like as a result of the whole score streak thing, I almost play the objective a little bit too aggressively for my own good. In so much that, you know, I run out on bombs and I get killed, and as a result I find it really hard to build up score streaks and things like that, which was a lot easier to do in previous COD games. I think we can agree. And I feel a lot of other commentators having a problem with that as well. And then also the fact that if you saw my previous video, which from the looks of things, who didn't? If you saw my previous video, you'll also know that drop shotting has been nerfed, essentially. And that means, you know, if you were someone who drop shotted that's really going to mess up your game. I don't generally tend to drop shot, but I would sometimes like crouch. I wouldn't go fully into prone. I'd rarely ever do that, even though I do play on tactical. I mostly use tactical in order to like duck down behind cover and, you know, that sort of thing. But I'd rarely ever like properly drop shot, so it doesn't affect me too badly, although it does still happen at times, and to be honest, it's quite frustrating when it does, when you feel like you're shooting at the guy and yet your bullets aren't hitting. So I could see how that would mess up a lot of people who generally tend to drop shot. And the other thing is, of course, the fact that sound whoring is nowhere near as good as it was in other Call of Duty games, because even without dead silence, the footsteps in this game are almost silent, and I'm sure you've heard that from plenty of other commentators who've complained about it. And I don't know, it feels almost as if with this drop shotting nerf and with the fact that the footsteps are so quiet anyway, I feel that Treyarch are almost kind of handicapping the skilled players in the game. I don't know, maybe they just don't want as many commentators just going out and absolutely pub stomping and using these, I suppose you could call them exploits. They're fairly minor exploits, admittedly. You know, it wouldn't be as bad as something like Woman Army Noob Tubes or something like that, but you know, they are fairly minor exploits, and they're things that the average Call of Duty player generally wouldn't even know about, so it does give them quite an advantage. And that's, you know, it's through little things like that gives them the kind of edge over the competition and allows them to get as many good high scoring games as they do. So I definitely feel that all these little factors come into play, and definitely as a result it makes it a lot harder to get gameplays in this game. So yeah, I don't know. Whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing really does, you know, depend on, I don't know, which side you're on. I mean, if you're just an average kind of casual Call of Duty player, then obviously it's great because you're not getting stomped on as much. Whereas if you're like me and you're going for gameplays and you're looking to, you know, get high scoring games and things like that, well, obviously it's not the best from that regard because, well, you know, you're not getting any good games or as many good games as you would like. But anyway, I think that will suffice. I think I'll just end my rant around there. I want to know what you guys think, if you guys feel it's a good thing or a bad thing, or you know, what your opinions on it are. But anyway, this has been FrOzenSwipe. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and thanks for watching.